MMA Pros Pick is brought to you by MMA Surge in association with FanDuel Sportsbook. Click the link in the description below to make your UFC bets. Join today and get up to $1,000 in site credit. Don't miss out. For more ways to win, join FanDuel Sportsbook.
Man, I think Robbie Lawler, I think he's got a lot more left in the tank. He's been busier. And regardless of what his recent record looks like, I think he's been in there with just killers. You know what I mean? He's not got any easy fights. Nick Diaz hasn't fought. When's the last time Nick Diaz fought? That's a long time. It's a really long. And he didn't look that great in the Anderson Silva fight either. So we all kind of know what Nick Diaz at least was doing for a while. It seems like he's cleaned his life up a lot. It seems like he's living a much healthier lifestyle now. But I mean, there was like 3 to 5 years there where like only time you see Nick Diaz was on a Snapchat story or someone's Instagram story of him in Vegas just hammered. You know what I mean? So. And even if I thought Nick Diaz would beat Robbie Lawler, I wouldn't even say it out loud because I just love Robbie Lawler that much. But I truly believe that Robbie Lawler wins that fight.
I have no idea. Because how could we know? Because when's the last time Nick Diaz fought? Like, we don't know.
2015, yeah, it was the last time he fought.
And I just saw Robbie, like my buddy Neil last year, and he looked good, but he's not the Robbie of old. So I don't know. I just want it to be a good fight. I don't want Nick Diaz to do what he did against Anderson and like turn it into a joke. I want you to fight.
Yeah,
that's all. I just want them to fight. Putting on Robbie because he's stronger. And like I know I said earlier, I picked technique over strength, but there's the added factor of the ring rust. Like technique isn't going to be as sharp because he's got to have ring rust. It's been years. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Robbie if I have to.
Absolutely, I'm gonna go with the Diaz Bros. Definitely, I cannot wait. I'm a huge fan of both of these guys. I mean, I never would have thought that I would ever be fighting on the same card as those two guys. So both legends. Definitely going with my boy Nick.
I think Robbie Lawler wins. I'm a Diaz fan, so I'd like to see Nick win, but I just hope for a good fight. It's a rematch of the century for sure, or the decade.
And who knows what Nick is going to show up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We haven't seen him fight in a long time, and maybe he'll come out there and be the Nick Diaz that fought Paul Daly, or he'll be the Nick Diaz that fought Anderson Silva and lay on the floor, give us a couple poses, run up to the cage and pretend like, do a couple, showboat. But who knows, man? Robbie is a savage, obviously, and he's been more active than Nick. I think it's like a legendary fight, and I'm obviously pulling for Robbie.
I've been away for so long that you don't know like how you don't have nothing to go off of, and they fought in the past. I'm gonna go with Nick, man. Just because I love that he's coming back to the sport, and I hope he stays. I hope he gets to continue to fight the rest of his career out.
I think Robbie Lawler is closer to how he used to be than Nick Diaz is. I think Nick Diaz has had way more time off, obviously. I think he's further from his original self than Lawler was when they fought each other previously. And so I got to go with Lawler on that one.
Diaz. I'm a huge Diaz fan. Diaz brothers. I'm a huge fan of those guys. So Diaz.
Nick Diaz, Robbie Lawler. Nick Diaz, I'd say. I feel like Nick Diaz. He looks in good shape. It looks like he's been training. Again, Robbie Lawler's probably fit towards the end of his career now as well. I don't know how the partying and stuff's gonna catch up to Nick Diaz. Though we'll see which Nick Diaz we get. But I feel like Nick takes that one.
Man, that's a hard one. I thought I had Lawler because he's been a little bit more active and stuff, but. I mean, Nick Diaz always in it. I don't know about that one. I'm going to go with Nick now. I just changed it. I'm going to go with Nick now.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks of the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.